Kelly, Lewis, and Rick, now joined by Tess, who's here from 7 to midnight every weeknight for your listening pleasure, and she comes in on Mondays for the Blitz Rock Rundown. How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Good. You know, glad to see the sunshine back after that crappy weather weekend we had. But...
When you guys last week were talking about what you would do if you changed genders.
If you woke up the next morning and you were the opposite gender.
Yeah, we didn't change. We just woke up that way.
Physically opposite gender.
I was laughing
the first
so
thing you
hard.
would do?
I was laughing so hard, especially with yours. I mean, I love my hair, but I can't stand messing with it every day.
I hate my hair. I cannot wait till I wake up a boy because I am getting it shaved. I would army cut. Do it right now.
I play with my boobages.
Well, that's a lot of people wanted to know. Well, I'm going to find out what this feels like being the opposite sex. So
I was with everyone else. I'd pee everywhere.
Standing up?
Yep.
That was all the girls were like, I'm going to pee standing up. I'm going to pee standing up.
You guys are all so basic. Get your hair cut.
I'm over here looking in the mirror.
Good, yeah.
What?
Well, there'll be no line at the barber shop, I can tell you that.
I would be calling into work, too. What are you doing? Playing with the boobs? Still? Yeah.
It's not that fun, just so you know.
Says you. We don't know that.
All right, let's talk about Slash.
Slash?
Yeah.
There he is.
He has released the first single off his new album, Orgy of the Damned. It's a cover of Howlin' Wolf's Killing Floor.
Featuring, oh, my gosh. What?
Yeah, it has vocals from AC/DC's Brian Johnson with Steven Tyler on the harmonica.
That's Brian Johnson?
Sure is.
I know, but he's like singing, not yelling. What is this about?
It's a bluesy album. It's mostly covers. You've got Paul Rogers of Bad Company.
From Bad Company, yeah.
Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes. Billy F. Gibbons of ZZ Top.
Yeah.
Dorothy's on the album.
Really?
That pop singer Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
Chris Stapleton, Iggy Pop, and others.
Wow, that is loaded.
Orgy of the Damned is what it's called. It drops on May 17th. And you can see the full track listing and you can hear the song at theblitz.com. I posted it over there on Friday, I believe.
All right. That's interesting for Slash.
You want to talk about Judas Priest?
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Kelly rocking out over here.
Breaking the law.
It just reminds me of Beavis and Butthead.
Well, their first album in 2 years, Invincible Shield, dropped on Friday.
Sounds pretty good.
This song is killing it on Choose It or Lose It right now.
I believe it.
And Rob Halford said that Cheating Death inspired the album. Rob had prostate cancer. Glenn Tipton was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And Richie Faulkner had an aortic aneurysm.
Jeez.
All since their last album, Firepower, that came out in 2018.
Might want to think about retiring after all that.
Maybe.
Well, listen to what Ian Hill said. He said that they had hoped to have Invincible Shield out earlier, but was slowed down by the pandemic.
The pandemic slowed everything down, put everything back by 2 years, didn't it? I think the album's probably better because of that, you know, because Richie's sitting at home bored and putting extra pieces to every song, you know, so it's a very busy album, this one, you know. It's probably musically the best thing we've done.
Like listening to Ozzy.
I was going to say a conversation between him and Ozzy you could understand like 4 words.
Right. Of course, used to go back into the studio, mate, and we didn't have to get, you know, the chords the way we wanted to the first time, so...
So, they're playing at Sonic Temple.
Yes.
Judas Priest.
Yeah.
Thursday, May 16th. Rob is 72 years old, guys. 72. Still killing it. All right.
Metal God.
Let's talk about Wolfgang and David Lee Roth.
Oh, I saw this.
Back in January, David Lee Roth made a video accusing Wolfgang of being a brat when he was a child.
He's a Nepo baby.
Nepo baby. He complained all the time. David didn't pay enough attention to Wolfgang. All this stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
Kept saying this effing kid.
Yeah, and I guess Wolfgang had... You know, they had people backstage who had credentials, and he'd have them kicked out, and they were people that had the paychecks for the band.
Yep.
He had no idea who he was kicking out.
Well, Wolfgang responded. He said He's honored that David even thinks about him as much as he does. And you have to take what he says with a grain of salt, considering he takes credit for things he didn't do. Like the song Eruption, David said he wrote that. The red, white, and black striped guitar, the Frankenstein, that was David's idea. And all the solos that Eddie wrote, David says he wrote them. And it was all Eddie. He said...
Okay, really? He said that?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, okay.
Wolfgang was like... I seem to have been born into this Van Halen drama. It's come way before me, and I guess now that my dad's not here to be the target, he went to the next best thing.
So, did David Lee Roth say this about the solos and Eruption after Eddie passed away?
Yes.
Was this okay? Well, so Eddie's not here to deny it or argue with him about it. So, okay, yeah, I'm no, come on, David.
Roth's been
serious. Come on.
This is what happens when you drink your own Kool-Aid for 35 years.
Oh, I know. You talk about an ego,
right?
For sure.
Like, I'm the greatest frontman ever. I don't even know if I'd put you top 5, dude.
He is the one who came up with Hamala Bebala Zibala Boobala Hamala Bebala Zibala Bop.
Oh, well, that clearly puts him on the Mount Rushmore of frontmen. What am I thinking?
Well, I'm just all that being said, everything. Yeah, there's no way he wrote Eruption. Stop, David. Please, come on.
Your eyes just rolled in the back of your head.
Unless you've got some hard evidence to somehow.
Right.
Don't. But. That doesn't mean that Wolfgang wasn't a little a-hole as a kid running around backstage.
We all were.
I know.
We were
I bet he
all
stole
kids.
sticks out of David Lee Roth's yard and threw them into the next yard.
Oh, my gosh.
You want to hear what Sammy Hagar said?
Bozy dozy bop. Zip bop.
Yes, I do. What did Sammy Hagar say?
He came to Wolfgang's defense, and he said the only thing that he can say without being cruel is that David needs to find a new dispensary. The one he has isn't working for him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean...
I'm loving sitting back and watching all this happen.
Right.
We need a Zoolander walk-off between all the people involved. That's what I want to see. A Zoolander walk-off.
That's David Lee Roth.
I'll tell you all about it.
I had a bunch of clips of him, like vocals only, where there was no music, and I'm not finding them. Had that one.
You just... Anything to get it to stay relevant. Well, not even relevant. Anything to get attention, Dave, because...
I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go.
Kelly's stuck
I
on
love
that.
David Lee Roth. Anything you say, I don't care. He can take credit for everything as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yes!
There he is.
Mammoth WVH. That's David?
That's David Lee Roth. Yeah, this all from songs, just without the music.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's all screaming or running with the devil.
Oh, man.
It's great when it's Sober Eddie's guitar.
I mean, I should believe this. I mean, there were originally 5 Beatles, and there was a dude named Clarence that played the saxophone. If you play some of the records backwards, you can hear the band talking about kicking him out of the group. Hey, Paul, let's steal all of Clarence's good ideas and kick him out of the group. Great idea, Ringo. So this is probably true.
Another dig at David. It wasn't on purpose, but Wolfgang and his family donated $100,000 to support music programs in schools through instrument donation. It was like right in the midst of Wolfgang responding to all that.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and Mammoth is coming to Cincinnati, the Great American Ballpark, July 25th with Foo Fighters on their Everything or Nothing at All tour. And that's all I got today.
Can I just tag a little other piece of music news on there?
Absolutely.
Because you brought up Cincinnati, and I know that Kirsch is giving away tickets this week to see Five Finger Death Punch in Cincinnati during Metal Shop for the Masses. And coming out on tour for the first time since all the accusations, opening up for Five Finger Death Punch is one Marilyn Manson.
I saw that.
It's going to open. I'm interested to see how this goes. I wonder how many protests will be going on outside of the concert. And this time it won't be, for like devil worshipping stuff that he used to get protested for.
Are you going to go? Is it on a weeknight?
It's on a Thursday night, so I would have to take Friday off. Well, I might.
Or you could man up.
Do you want me to go see a Cincinnati show?
Suck it up
Thursday
and do the show.
Night?
Yeah, it's Thursday into Friday. You got to make it through one morning.
This guy.
What?
The get off my lawn guy telling me to man up.
I do believe that I went to the Blitzmas with Pop Evil on a Thursday night and manned up, answered the bell, and came in here on Friday.
Boom. Burn.
Didn't you stay here that night?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter. I'm driving an hour and a half. And I'm not leaving early. Not this show. If I'm going to this show, I'm taking Friday off, and I'm going to enjoy every bit of it and then spend the night in Cincinnati.
You know, I'm just saying. I would have went.
Well, that was your Blitz Rock rundown. Thanks for having me.
We'll do it again next Monday.
Sounds good.
This is what we deal with in here every day.
What? Me? Oh, me.
This candle box on the Blitz.